hey, Victor. What did you see there on that leadoff home run, and what was the energy like in the dugout after putting you guys on top that early in the game?
¿Qué viste en el turno del jonrón y cómo estuvo la energía dentro del dugout una vez que estábamos adelante?
Bueno, sí, la verdad que abriendo el juego sé que Maeda tiene un buen repertorio de picheo. Traté de ser agresivo y bueno, gracias a Dios salió el batazo. El ambiente es excelente, fue un buen juego de pelota hoy, muy disputado.
Leading up the game, I know Maeda has a very good repertoire, so I try to be aggressive, and the hit came out. And about the environment on the dugout, everybody was positive because we were ahead.
And what did you see from Maeda compared to last starts? Was there anything different he did, or was it a lot of the same stuff, just more aggressive approach?
¿Qué viste de Maeda en comparación con el juego pasado? Que te pusiste más agresivo. ¿Viste lo mismo o viste algo diferente que te hizo cambiar tu approach?
No, la verdad es que como Maeda tiene un buen repertorio, siempre tiene que estar agresivo, siempre tiene que estar, no dejarte que él se monte encima, porque como tiene buenos picheos, ahí siempre hay que estar agresivo y esperando que deje el picheo ahí en la zona de strike y aprovecharlo.
He has a very good repertoire, so you gotta be all the time aggressive, and try to avoid him to get on top of you. Always you gotta be aggressive and wait for the pitch that you're waiting for to make a swing on it.
It's 3 losses in 3 very close games in Minnesota. What's the frustration level at this point? Does it kind of feel like you're fighting but just can't get it to the finish line?
Tres derrotas bastante cerradas entre juegos en Minnesota. ¿Cómo lo ves? ¿Qué tan frustrante es para ti, sabiendo que están dando la pelea, pero al final falta algo más?
Bueno, sí, la verdad que han sido muy buenos juegos de pelota los dos de ayer y el de hoy, pero son cosas de béisbol, es jugar duro. La verdad que han sido muy buenos juegos, el duelo de picheo, unos batazos oportunos, pero hay que seguir peleando. Ya mañana es un nuevo día, mañana salir con todo a tratar de ganar.
Those are being very good games, but it's a baseball thing. Those have been pitching duels and clutch hitting games. So we gotta do is just keep fighting, and tomorrow is gonna be another day. We'll do our best tomorrow.
We just talked to Lloyd about your performance, and he said it felt like there was no sweaty palms, no growing pains or nothing. It felt like this was kind of your arrival, so to speak. Did you feel as comfortable as you looked out there?
Yeah, felt pretty good. Felt comfortable. I was confident. I feel like I did a good job preparing and in between each start and building on each start, so I felt good out there.
It looked like, I know you always want to be aggressive, and that's your mindset, but you were like 97 right out of the gate. You were throwing your slider right out of the gate, and it looked good. Was that what you looked like when you're aggressive? It looked like you were just attacking, full out.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do every time, is just go right at guys with whatever I've got. And I was actually talking to Romy in the bullpen, and my bullpen wasn't going the way I wanted to, and he's like, "Hey, man, like, just come to me, like, throw through me, attack through the glove." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I need to do that. I'm being a little tentative right now." Then kind of just flipped the switch from there, from my pregame bullpen, and just tried to go into attack mode.
When you gave up the 2 hits in the 5th, and then you got the comebacker, I couldn't tell about your reaction. Were you upset that the run scored, or you weren't second guessing your decision, right? Because
No, yeah, we're up 1 there. Buxton's on deck. He's really fast, so the odds of getting a punch out and then a double play are very slow. Very low. I got the ball, and I was just, I don't know, I was just a little upset about, giving up back-to-back hits. I don't really know what I was thinking, honestly. Because I was asked that before, I don't really know.
Yeah, well, you made the right play.
Yeah, always take 2 outs.
For sure. Hey, just the way it ended, soured a little bit for you? That's a tough cut punch there in the 9th.
Yeah, we were trying to win every game that we play. And it doesn't matter if we lose. It doesn't matter, at the end of the day, it just matters if we walk away with a win.
Thanks, Tarik.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. We'll go next to Jason Beck from MLB.com.
Yeah, hey, Tarik. It looked like the change of speeds was a lot more effective for you this time around. Was there a confidence level in the changeup? Could you tell early on that you were getting good reactions off of it, or it was doing something a little bit better for you?
Yeah, I was talking to Boyd about how he throws his, and because I wasn't really confident in the grip that I was using and the movement that I was getting, so I actually changed the whole pitch this week in between starts just because I wasn't liking where it was at. Changed it up a little bit, and then I got some positive feedback, and I did leave some elevated in the zone, but that's just lack of executing the pitch. But yeah, I liked where that pitch was at today.
Is that something where the extra days between starts maybe helped you work on that? Whereas if you were going on regular rest, would you have had that time, or did it not matter?
Yeah, I actually I was able to get off the mound twice in between the starts. So that was my focus, is really driving that ball down and getting the sink and fade that I want with the velocity difference. So yeah, that was big to get off the mound twice between starts.
What was the approach against Cruz after that? The walk to Donaldson in the fourth. You were able to get ahead of him, and it looked like you used the changeup to get the double play. How valuable and how did that in that situation, especially given what he had done previously?
Yeah, so he hit a home run off a changeup last time I faced him on a 2-0 count. So I'm just trying to get ahead, and then I was trying to go up and in twice in a row just to change posture, break posture, or something like that, but. He didn't really move much, he kept his elbow in there, and I could kind of just feel that he was sitting off speed in those counts. And then I threw a changeup down and away because I had just, pounded him up and in, changeup down and away to try and get a ground ball, and it worked out that way, so I'll take it.
As much of it as a ton of run support would have, I'm sure you would have welcomed it. Did the quick innings from Maeda help keep you in rhythm at all in a weird way because you were sitting down for real quick and then getting back up, not a whole lot of downtime?
Yeah, I felt like I was in a good rhythm, all through, 1 through 6. Besides those couple hiccups, with leadoff guys in the 5th and the 6th, just lack of focus there. But I felt good. It felt like I was getting down the mound the way I wanted to, and that's what I was doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. We'll go back to Chris McCoskey for the news.
Did you what kind of grip did you go? Did you go more of a circle, or what change did you make there on the changeup?
I just kind of flipped the seams a little bit. Started working off a different seam so that way my fingers, could catch something, and I could really drive it down, and get the sink and fade that I wanted. Just because the grip that I was throwing, I just felt like I was backspinning it too much, and I was getting velocity difference, but I wasn't getting any fade to it. So it turns into just a BP fastball, and the results were BP fastballs. They were hitting it really hard. So it's just something that, it's a feel pitch, and, I like the way it felt today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. We'll go next to Evan Petzel from Detroit Free Press.
Yeah, Tarik, facing the Twins, twice in a row and stuff like that. Coming into it, you might say, maybe it's good for them because they got a chance to get a look at you, but maybe it's good for you too because you got a chance to see what they got. And in what way do you think that benefited you? Just having that back to back like that.
Yeah. It's it was the same lineup. A couple different guys. Donaldson, Buxton were in there. I faced a little bit more left-handed bats last time. But yeah, it comes down to executing pitches. That's really what it comes down to, and that's what I try to do. It doesn't. You can have a game plan, or you want to do something different, but it doesn't really matter if you don't execute a pitch. So that's my goal every time. It doesn't really matter who's in the box. I'm trying to execute pitches. Who's in the box, but and that'll determine where you do with the ball and what you're doing. But just trying to execute pitches, no matter if I face whoever in whatever lineup.
For sure, and I know Casey was pretty pumped up. He was smiling a lot over there in the dugout with you, and all the guys were happy. I guess with Casey, right, doing this with him. Both you guys doing this for the first time. What was that conversation like? How excited was he for you? And, how much of a blast has this been so far?
Yeah, he stuck around, and watched me pitch. He's got tomorrow, a day game, short turnaround. So that means a lot. He really supports, me and what I'm doing, and I really support what he's doing and try to, help him in any way I can. And, I'm really excited to watch him go out there tomorrow. He's incredibly talented.
Lloyd, hey, can you give us an update on Gardy?
Gardy just had a stomach virus, and he's feeling much better, but he just couldn't come back out to finish the game.
When did he leave the dugout?
I think it was the 6th inning, maybe 5th or 6th inning. Yeah.
Okay. From your vantage point on the ball that Buxton hit to win it, did Willie did everything he could, or?
Yeah, he charged that ball. This guy is probably might be the best runner in baseball. You know, especially on a swing and bunt. That's a tough play, and I think Willie did everything he could in that position.
On the play before that, on the ground ball to first, Cisnero went to back up third. Do you think there might have been a chance to turn a double play if he covered first?
No, Candy kind of got underneath that ball and threw it high. So, yeah, at that point we had no chance. Yeah.
And I feel like there's a million things we've got to get to here. I'm sorry, but what was going on between Jimenez and Sano? Were they just jawing at each other because Sano watched the home run?
That's probably a question for them. I don't know. I didn't hear what they said, so I'm sure. Yeah, I don't want to speculate on that. Yeah. Okay.
Just talk. Can you please about what a gut punch this might have been, because Tarik pitched so well, and to have it end like that.
Yeah, you know, our last 4 losses have been really gut-wrenching losses for us. So we're actually playing pretty good baseball, and you know that's the perception and reality of things. You know, you lose 4 in a row, and people think you're going in the tank, but the fact is we play good baseball. We didn't get a key hit there or make a play here, and those things happen. You know, over the course of a season, especially at this level, it's awfully hard to win Major League Baseball games, and things have to go right for you. And the last 4 days, things just didn't go right for us.
Okay, thank you, Lloyd.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Chris. We'll go next to Jason Beck from MLB.com.
Yeah, hey, Lloyd. You know, for facing the same team twice in a row, how big was it for Skubal to have that off-speed work? And it looked like his changeup was a lot more effective than it was last weekend against these guys.
Yeah, I think his changeup was good. You have to remember his fastball was good, too. I think he pitched off his fastball. He threw strikes. He worked ahead for the most part. And he's starting to settle in, you know. I think the goosebumps are gone, and you know, sweaty palms are gone, and he's starting to believe that he belongs, and that's important. And you can see it in his tempo. You can see it in his mannerisms, and he's throwing the ball a lot better.